So, with that being said, Joe Turner is going to join me, and he's going to get started. Joe's from Tennessee, and he's married. He's got 2 grown kids, but Joe's an amazing person. I'll let him tell you a little bit more about his story, but he's going to weave his story in and out of his act. But Joe, why don't you come join us tonight? Give it up for Mr. Joe Turner.
Well, hi everyone. It's great to be back here in Metro Atlanta, my home for 31 years, until just recently moved to a little town called Snellville, Tennessee. It's the smallest municipality I ever lived in. It's really, really small. I'm glad you asked. It is so small that our volunteer fire department is 2 5-year-old bedwetters. It's very, very small. It is so small. Last week, the town council voted to put mirrors at each end of town to make it look a little bit bigger. So anyway, my job for the next 20 minutes, I'm going to be done in less than 20 minutes, is to amaze and astound you as best I can using many of the skills and abilities that kept me from dating in high school. So this is going to be great. It's true. I do magic for a living. When I was a kid, I wanted to learn how to do magic. And feel free to turn your chairs so that you can see if you're not angled properly. I wanted to learn to do magic. The book said I should start by taking a coin from my dad's change or my mom's purse, just put it on the back of my hand, see if I could open and close my hand without dropping the coin. Not so bad, right? And then it said put it on the first finger, try to lift the second finger only, and flip that coin vertically and then let it flop over. And the book said to do that with every finger. And the book said if you did this every day for 5 or 10 minutes, that over time it would get smoother and faster and faster and smoother. And the book said that if you did this long enough, people would clap. Yep. I'm glad you like it. 18 minutes to go. No, my friends are like you. They were like, well, that's cool, but it's not really magic, is it? It's more like juggling. Magic is more when you put something in one place and it reappears somewhere else. If I take the coin and put it on one side of my body and it comes out the other side, that's what my friends thought was magic. But they said that's not really magic. You're using sleight of hand. They said obviously you're concealing the coin between your fingers or on the back of your hand, or it's going up your sleeve somehow. If only you had a barrier of some kind. A barrier made of steel or titanium or silk. So that when you put the coin in your hand, we can tell it's not going between your fingers, it's not going out the back of your hand, it's not going up your sleeve. Then and only then, if the coin disappeared, might we believe it was magic. Thank you very much. That's where I went. Very good. So yeah, there you go. Not much action in high school. But when I got to college, oh, now he's good. Thank you all very much. You got invited to parties. It's Pellegrino. It was a very mild party. Let me show you something fun. We've got a few minutes to go. Having done magic professionally for the last 24 years, mostly corporate events, some cruises, magic has taken me to 50 countries around the world, on 6 continents, and I often get asked the same few questions about magic. The first question is, who's your favorite magician? And a lot of people expect that I'm going to say maybe one of the like David Copperfield, Doug Henning, Chris Angel, the TV guys, David Blaine. Or some people maybe think I'm going to say one of the Vegas guys, right? David Copperfield, Siegfried and Roy, Lance Burton, and all the Vegas illusionists. Or some people think maybe instead of those I'm going to say one of the historical figures, Harry Houdini, Harry Keller, or Howard Thurston, the great magicians in the past. My favorite magician, I'll tell you, he's probably someone you've never heard of. His name was Fred Kaps. Fred was Dutch. He was from the Netherlands, of course, and he was very popular in Europe. He could do large illusions, intricate sleight of hand, close-up magic. In fact, he came to the United States in the early 60s, and he got on television. He got on the Ed Sullivan Show, which some of you may recall, the Ed Sullivan Show. If you wanted to be famous in the United States, that was the show that you wanted to be on. And even though he was on it, most of you have never heard of him, and I'll tell you why. Fred Capps was the act that followed the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show. So, timing is everything. Well, he did a trick in all of his shows. I like to do my version of the trick. It only used 5 playing cards. I'm using the big cards for tonight, for those of you in the back in this large room. You don't even have to be a card player to follow along. I call it the world famous Fred Capps 5-card trick. I wrote that. And it uses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big cards that are all blue on the back and black on the front. So that's what makes it easy to follow along, is all 5 cards are blue on the back and black on the front. So we're going to do a little magic using these 5 cards that are blue on the back and black. It looks like a red one has snuck into the, it will not work with the red ones. We're going to set this down. Sorry for that little interruption. Unfortunately, I will not be able to do the world famous Fred Capps 5-card trick tonight, but you're in luck. I know a 4-card trick. It is 80% as good as the other trick. It's the world famous 4-card trick using these 4 cards that are blue on the back and black on the front. And so let's see if we can say 4 cards. British magician Alex Elmsley was well known for doing tricks that used 4 cards. So we're going to do a trick that uses 4 cards that are blue on. Sometimes a gremlin sneaks in. It's okay. Tonight we will not be able to do the 5-card trick or the 4-card trick. We're going to do the 1, 2, 3-card trick using 3 cards blue on the back, I hope black on the front. 3 cards. Michael Skinner was an American close-up magician who was very well known for doing tricks. Did you guys ever have one of those mornings where you weren't even sure it was worth chewing through your restraints? That's the morning I'm having tonight. Tonight we will not do the 5-card trick. We will not do the 4-card trick. We will not even do the 3-card trick. I'm going to attempt to do the world famous 2-card trick using these 2 cards that I hope are blue on the back and black on the front. Okay, Eddie Fechter was a bartender in Tonawanda, New York. He was very good. Okay. I'm so sorry that tonight we will not be doing the 5 trick, the 4 trick, the 3 trick, or the 2 trick. Tonight I'm forced to perform for you the world famous Joe Turner 1-card trick using 1. Well, I hope you enjoyed the attempt at any rate. Thank you very much. Holy smokes. Well, I'll tell you what, since there's so many of you, and I'm up here by myself kind of hogging the magical spotlight, I thought it might be fun to finish up our time with each other tonight using someone from the audience. And I did notice that some of you, as you came in, had your cell phones with you. If you've got your cell phone and you've got good data, could you just raise your hand in the air with your phone so that we can see? We got I see red, bright, fiery red hair over there. Could I ask you to run up on stage and please bring your phone? A big round of applause for my friend. And your name again? Bailey. If you'll step on over here for me, just to my left. Bailey, you've got your phone. Can I ask you, it's an iPhone or an iPhone? So your browser is Safari, correct? If you could open up Safari, and if you want to follow along with this, you might be able to do it too. So far, can I see it? We're going to go to a website where many people have learned to spend a lot of time. It is a place where you can go online to learn many things, some of which are true. And it's called Wikipedia. Raise your hand if you're familiar with Wikipedia. You've heard of it. Well, here we have Wikipedia, and today's featured article, Lise Meitner, I don't know. So anyway, you know how it works. You do the search, and then you put in something that you would like. So I'm gonna do that in just a moment. But before I do, I'd like you to imagine that you've got a six-sided die in your hand. So just take that die in your hand like you're going to play Yahtzee and roll it. You're going to get a secret number in your mind from 1 to 6. Have you got it? Okay, I would like you to reach in the deck and take out a card that has that number on it. So that one right there, very good. So that way she's not going to forget her number. If you'll just put that in her pocket or tuck it somewhere where I can't see. She's got a random secret number in her mind. I'm going to look something up on Wikipedia. I don't want you to see. I'm going to make a little prediction and see if you can remember something that we talked about earlier. In fact, Eileen, I want you to see what I'm doing. Come here. Okay, so you can have a seat. Thank you. I just wanted you to see what I put in there. Bailey, can you guess where I went to college? I'll give you a hint. Can you guess what that is? A Cal so what school would that be? No, it's not University of Mississippi. I'll give you one more chance. It is the exact opposite. It's got the word state in it. Oh, I heard someone from the audience. It's Mississippi State. So I put it in there, so there's Mississippi State. So that's all right. So here's the thing. That's how it works. And then on Wikipedia, if you scroll down, you see all the different blue links to all the other articles on Wikipedia. And that's how you spend an afternoon doing things at work that you didn't plan to do, is you get in the rabbit holes and start chasing. So I'm going to ask you to think of a person or a place or a historical figure or a writer or your favorite subject in school. We're just going to hit the search. If you'll take that and just type it in. Don't hit enter yet, but just type it in. It's okay if I see it. Math. So if you just click on mathematics there, and it pulls up mathematics, and you can scroll down and you see it has all of the different articles. Click on one of those articles randomly, just for fun. What did you click on? So now scroll down and pick a different, and click on a different one now. So now we're going random. What did you click on? Yeah. Epistemology. Before you click on anything, do you know what epistemology is? Epistemology is the study of how we know things. It's the study of how. Click on a random one, and what did you click on this time? Fish. That's a lot easier. Fish. All right, scroll down and click on another one. We're going to do some more random ones. This is your phone, by the way. Religion. Appropriate. We're in a church. Religion. Let's do two more. Click on one. Painting. Painting. And then one more. Science. And if you kept going, we could do this infinitely. But you would agree. You chose the article. You chose every link that we were going to use, correct? I didn't. You had dozens of choices on every page. Here again. These are the articles that she chose. And now something that I think you're all going to remember. Because she wasn't just influenced by what she was looking at on her phone. She was influenced by all of us here tonight for the reason that we're here tonight. Can you please tell us and show us with the card what was the number that you chose before? The number 4. If we look at the 4th letter, E-P-I-S, F-I-S-H, R-E-L-I, P-A-I-N-S-C-I-E, we get F-H-I-N-E. And we are here to celebrate a night to shine. Amazing! You did great. Watch your step as you go back to your seat. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you enjoy my attempt to use what I do to help celebrate and honor you for what you do. Thanks for being part of A Night to Shine. I'm Joe Turner. Have a wonderful evening.